Hello, I am Patricia Kawi, the Coordinator of Parent and Community Engagement with the School District of Indian River County. And we're here with another episode of our Focus On series. And we focus on everything resource opportunities for you and your families and the community, and we want to make sure that you are aware so that you can take part. I am here with a very special guest today. We are joined today by Robert Brackett, Mayor of Vero Beach. Mayor Brackett has deep roots as a resident of Vero Beach. As a successful entrepreneur and business leader, Mayor Brackett has been an employer and job creator in the Vero Beach community for many years. Welcome, Mayor Brackett. We also have our very own Superintendent Moore. Dr. Moore currently serves as Superintendent of the School District of Indian River County. Please welcome Mayor Brackett and Superintendent Dr. Moore.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. All right, and we're here to have a discussion today. Today's focus of this Focus On series is Focus on Vero Beach. And so we have a slant with opportunities and resources within Vero Beach that really are going to help your family really engage and get involved and in turn help your whole family thrive. Certainly help your students if you have children or grandchildren at your home or if you're a guardian. Whatever the situation is, today you are going to learn so many opportunities here right within our district. So with that, I would love to hear, again, as you heard from the introduction, we are here with two of our city's highest level leaders. And so this is a very special conversation. I'm very excited to hear their perspective on the area on Vero Beach and on parent engagement within the school district in Vero Beach. So I'm going to start by really, I would love to hear from you, what does a parent and family engagement mean? What does it mean from your perspective? What does it mean for our families and our school district and our community? And so with that, Dr. Moore, would you like to get us started with this one?
Absolutely. I think over the course of time, what parental involvement looks like, feels like, has significantly changed. And our focus in the school district is to create a reality where all parents, regardless of what their individual reality is, has the opportunity to engage and connect with families. We have so many families who live in our community who are single parents working multiple jobs. There are still pathways for them to connect and be involved. So re-envisioning what parental involvement looks like. It no longer is the traditional come in, volunteer at school. If you have the opportunity to do that, that is great. That's wonderful. That's something that we want to continue to encourage. But we need to create pathways where all students understand how to connect with their parents. We as a system need to help parents engage and build relationships with their students, because navigating a school experience isn't easy as one would think. It's complex, hard work. Being a parent isn't easy. And we as a system want to support and grow relationships between students, children, and ultimately their parents.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. That's very well said. Mayor Brackett, what is your take on parenting and family engagement?
Well, I think that parent engagement begins at home, first of all. Okay, parents have to have a want and a desire to be a part of their students, their child's life and the education process. It's not just the responsibility of the school district to educate the children. The parents need to be involved and be an active part. But I also think that what parents say when they want that engagement, the ones that get active with it, it's no different than it is at City Hall. They want to feel like they have a voice. Okay, people come to City Hall all the time, citizens, residents, business owners, and they just want to feel like they have a voice. And I think it's important to let them know they have a voice and let them know they are being heard and taking them seriously that way.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad that you did bring that up. And you'll see in a moment that Mayor Brackett is very in tune with our school district because, and I should back up and we're talking about parent engagement and opportunities. The definition within School District of Indian River County includes active voice, involvement, and presence. So you hit that, you hit that right on the head there. And you can see on the screen the definition in total touched on Dr. Moore's point. Absolutely, parent engagement no longer means physically having to step into that school building, step over that threshold. You're welcome to. There are opportunities there that we'll hear about today and ongoing and lead you to opportunities. However, there are things that you as parents can do at home every single day, driving in the car, just so many things that we're going to talk about and continue the dialogue on that is a parent, an engaged parent, an engaged family member that supports your child's wellness and education in and outside of school. So please, we encourage you to dive into that, join our Parent Engagement Advisory Council. We talk about that almost every month and so much more. And so, Dr. Moore, you touched on this and some of this, but a little, what part does the school and the school district play? What part would a school play? And you said, Mayor Brackett as well, that it starts with a parent's desire really to want to be engaged. And so as a school district and as a school building leader and a school community, what is the part to help that parent who does desire to be engaged to do so?
So it's a big, heavy question, and there's multiple layers to answer it. But from a school site's perspective, it's to be as supportive as we possibly can be. So there's so many things going on in the confines of a school day. We as a system should help inform the parents what's going on at school. Simple stems or questions that you can ask rather than saying, how did it go in school, to a young child where they're processing 1,000 different things. To provide more specific examples or questions that can be asked to help the child recall what exactly happened, whether it's a fun activity that's happening throughout the school day or a specific chapter that we're working on history, providing information as to what's happening during the confines of the school day to help the parent connect and engage and learn more through their child about what's happening in school are opportunities for us to really connect and bring to life the experience the child has in the school. I think from a school site perspective, when we have parents who have the ability to give time, we need to make it meaningful. You know, we just can't say thank you for coming here and we're going to allow you to do some of the things that no one in our building really wants to do. Go file these papers. That's not a meaningful way for us to engage and connect parents. We want to help build relationships. We want to help teachers really look through how to advocate for their needs that they have in school, how to build partnerships with the community. It really is allowing parents to come in. Our schools are wide open, and really since the first time that I've been here as superintendent, that has now become the reality. I got here 44 days later, the pandemic hit, and some of the great things that attracted me to come here had to stop. And we're so thankful that we are wide open, but how do we take and replicate and build relationships so the school district is seen as the foundation of happiness and success in our community?
So very important, and those relationships are key. Everything starts with trust, relationships, and parents and families, please hear us from the School District of Indian River County. We want you to be engaged. We want you, I need to change that word, we need you to be engaged in your child's education and wellness. And Dr. Moore said it best when he said there are so many things that the school can do by helping the family have the language to get into a deeper level. And how was your day? What'd you do today? You know, typically you get nothing, I don't know, okay, you know, that would be a typical response across the grade levels.
More than likely, that's what I'm going to say when I get home when my wife asks. So.
Absolutely. so we can work with your wife and give her some probing questions that can help to get out. But if we do that with our children, it has another benefit where when they know that a parent or guardian cares and is on top of what's going on, whether they're checking that focused parent portal or simply asking and listening to their child, that child is shown to then attend better, engage themselves better in school, and to just really care a lot more and know that they're going to be held accountable, at least somebody's interested. So what you just said is so very important. Thank you so much. All right. And so Mayor Brackett, being the mayor of Vero Beach, and we know through many sources that there are so many resources and opportunities throughout Vero Beach that would help a family that would want to get engaged, would want to help their own education thrive or support their child's well-being in education. What are some of those resources or opportunities that you would say to our families within Vero Beach that you would want them to know about and look further into?
Well, there's a lot of opportunity in Vero Beach. You know, the key to us at the City Hall is communicating, getting those opportunities out there, letting citizens and parents know in this case what's available. You know, we have a tremendous recreation department that works with students every day, from gymnastics to swimming to weightlifting to you name it. You know, different types of baseball and things that go on a regular basis. we're engaging right now. We do a lot of public-private partnerships for activities for students to learn. I believe that the student who believes in themselves and has confidence in themselves is going to do a better job in school. And so we take programs like youth sailing, okay, with partnership, and youth sailing goes to a lot of your local schools and picks up students and brings them out to teach them how to be a team player on a boat, teach them how to sail, build confidence in themselves. They have the rowing club here does the same thing. Those are great activities that the city of Vero Beach could not do on its own, so we had to partner with other entities to let them do it. And so, and what I mean by that is, at City Hall, I work hard to make us a yes government. People come to us with ideas. Let's not say no. Let's try to be yes. Let's be the person that says yes and bring those ideas to the table, and if we can work them out, let's work them out. And I think that's important. But communication is tremendous. Being transparency is tremendous. And that's how you build the relationship and confidence with my citizens that I do. I have an open door policy. Even the ones I know that aren't going to like some of my ideas and want to talk bad about them, we're still going to talk about them, okay? Because that's how we accomplish things, and that's how we gain mutual respect for each other. And really, that's what it boils down to: is having that open door, being transparency, and gaining respect. We may not always agree, but we have to learn to work together that way.
That's incredible, and I applaud you because, again, building trust, but a leader that actually listens, so needed. And so thank you so much for everything that you do for Vero Beach, and certainly your support and engagement within the school district. And Dr. Moore, I know firsthand, obviously, being on your staff and working under you, I know that we have amazing opportunities, and like Mayor Brackett said, community partners that help us strengthen even further. What would you like to let our families know about some of the opportunities that you would certainly want to highlight, that they would want to know are available to them?
Well, that we have an opportunity for everyone. And we want to make those opportunities as close to the school site, as close to the classroom as possible. So whether it's 1 hour a month serving in the classroom, assisting the teacher, we have that opportunity. If you're able to serve as a room mom, that would be an opportunity. That's to help facilitate some of the needs and some of the fun things that take place over the course of the school year and coordinate with other parents. We've been serving on the PTA, which is looking more at a global level at the school, still at the school site, really planning school-wide activities and making sure we're able to raise the funds to do what children really rightfully deserve to have. And the truth of the reality is the funding provided through the state for public education comes with restrictions, and some of those restrictions in no way allow us to do some of the fun, innovative things. When kids wake up, that's what they're looking forward to doing. So we need to leverage that support to provide those kinds of activities. One of the things I think it's important to highlight is when a child moves on to middle school or high school, there becomes this perception, sometimes by kids, Mom, I don't want you, or Dad, I don't need you to be involved. Well, that's quite the opposite. We want involvement at every level. And opportunities to engage in middle school and high school look a little bit different, whether it's to serve on one of the booster clubs or one of the interest electives that we have. So we have band support clubs, we have boosters for sports. It's really kind of connecting and staying engaged. And from our perspective, always helping inform, whether it be a booster club or supporting a activity, helping make that connection back to what's taking place in the classroom. So parental involvement continues to look significantly different, whether it's just engaging at home through probing and questioning and supporting, whether it's going on that Focus app and connecting to what's taking place in classrooms, checking grades. One of the things that we did is ensure that there's a grade per teacher entered on a weekly basis. Why do we do that? Because we don't want parents to wonder, how is my son or my daughter doing in school? At any point you have that concern, you jump on the app, you open it up, and you can see, well, wait a minute, I see you have a C for last week. What was that? So having that level of connectivity and understanding as to what's happening in classrooms really helps build what we see as parental involvement.
Yes, and in real time, as you said, our district under your leadership has one of the most transparent collection of data dashboards in real time that help our parents and families, help you to really know what's going on. Like Dr. Moore just said, you can see that in real time. You know, what's that great about? Let's talk about that today. Let's get that fixed and back on track today, not after it's too late and grades are, you know, on your record. So this is just really wonderful.
I'm just glad that app wasn't around when I was a student.
Exactly. Me and you both. Me and you both.
Yes, but beyond the parent portal, and we certainly hope that every parent or guardian out there does have an account, and if not, please contact our office. Our contact information will be, we will help connect you with one, because it is a communication tool that really is something that that you can really benefit from, and then your child would benefit from. So we encourage you to do that. Beyond the academics and the data dashboard and whether your child's attending or not, that's all very important. But another initiative that helps our families engage and really know what those opportunities are is called the Champions List. And you can find that right on our district website. Again, so many things happening in our district to make things accessible and just understandable for you, so that you can see what's going on, suggest, use your voice, as has come up, use your voice, your presence, your involvement to be engaged and help us know what you want that you're not seeing, because we are very receptive to that as well. And with that, I would love to encourage everybody, if you're not aware of the SDIRC Engage Facebook page, I will happily guide you to it. We have that up on the screen during this session. And please like and follow that, because then you'll be alerted to programming that's coming up that may be of interest to you, that you know, people get busy, you might not have necessarily known about otherwise, like our Parent Engagement Advisory Council and other such things that really give you that direct chance to be heard, to have a voice, to have presence, to have involvement. So we thank you so very much. I thank our leaders that were here today to dive into this very important discussion of opportunities within Vero Beach, and also the importance of parent engagement. Thank you, Dr. Moore.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Brackett.
Thank you.
Thank you.